let's hope this doesn't destroy my PC and I can keep my frames while I'm streaming and recording. So what's up, YouTube? I am the director from Shadow Wolf Gaming here as your host for this podcast episode of Life in the Digital World. I'm joined today by Shrikekiller and Vampurica, and we're going to be joined later by Tricky and Okami House as the night goes on. And it's just going to be a full-on ragtag recording of whatever happens. And a quick disclaimer, um, hold on, let me go this on the YouTube side of things. Uh, oh, I I just wanted to go through that little intro so I can make sure I have it. But that is actually a really good question that you asked, Vamp. And so I'm gonna do my best to not do this as a character, but actually just genuinely as me. Um, but in terms of recording in VR, I don't know about being able to change the radial audio. I think that's just something that is built in, especially with how worlds are. Having seen Yes work on worlds, like you need to have like a little ball as a speaker, and like that'll just depend on where the audio is. Cause I remember when I was watching over Kizzle's audio, like it had a weird radial loop. So I know what you're referencing in terms of that. And I'm pretty sure something might have happened also while you were looking over the Feast audio and maybe even Rage House's audio. So there's not much I can do about that right now, unless I can request like a specific like cameraman booth where I just have a speaker and I'm stuck in there the entire night.
I know it's different for event worlds because I know that there's video players that can switch from being positional to non-positional, but I know voices. As far as I know, there's nothing. So I thought I'd ask about that.
The closest we can get to that is just like right now. I just had to turn up your audio just in case, so that way I can. I don't know where the audio is on Twitch, whether it's spiking or not, but yeah, like it's just I feel like it's more of an immersion thing with global audio sources and how that works. Except for I want to say shelter, because one time I was at a shelter event at Two Tone's birthday, and I could hear someone from like 50 feet that way over in like the alleyway. I'm like, hold on a second, that conversation's not happening right here. There's no one in here. His mic is moving. Okay, it's probably somewhere out there,
I'm
kind of
talking
thing.
now. Sorry, yeah.
Now you're good, dude. We're just talking about like mic radial audio. Just like how like if I went next to your ear, you can hear me on like the right side of your ear, not your left. Or like if I'm talking like right behind you, you can hear me behind you, kind of a thing. So it's like more global audio.
But that's kind of depending on the situation, could be a negative based on uh, what you're trying to do. Like something like a podcast like this, where you would want something to kind of be mono. You don't want it to be positional necessarily.
Yep. Actually, so the way Zenith podcast does it, I know they do like a private Discord call, and so they just turn off their in-game world mics so that way like the mouths will move, but they'll hear each other in the call, and the call comes through more crisp.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's another way of doing it. Um, why didn't I opt to do that? I don't know. I wanted to do it in VR, so I'm like, all right, kind of fuck it. That's kind of my mood right now. Just right now, my channel is Scuff, so we work with what we've got. So that's that. But I really do appreciate the question. Like that actually helps explain a lot of things too. But coming back to audio
Yeah, no problem.
sources, Shrike though. So the thing you're saying about like how you heard some stuff, but I didn't. Your avatar has audio.
Yeah.
Like when I checked
Okay.
the avatar details, um, yeah, avatar details. If you scroll down to it at the very bottom, it has two audio sources. I actively avoid those now, honestly. Like when I go avatar hunting, I make
Yeah, I
sure
didn't
my
know it.
avatars
Like,
don't
I
have
would,
it.
at some point, I would love to have this particular avatar. I need to figure out, like, get a hold of the author that did it and change some colors on it so I can kind of create my own, kind of like you did with that one you had. But that'll be down the road. Like it just represents me more because I mean I love tails and ears and it's small and has a mechanical arm. I mean it looks cool to me. And that
Oh yeah,
grin, that toothy grin is awesome.
hell yeah, dude, hell yeah. I'd say look into getting like look for the avatar creator, see if you can find their world, and then see if they have a Gumroad. That's the best way to go about that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, yeah.
So definitely like there's a lot of features in VRChat that I feel like some newer members might not know, and even sometimes even people with like 5,000 hours don't even know. So it's like that's definitely like a small detail you can use is just like searching through your avatar's contents and just yeah, the details and all of that. And it just kind of shows like what are some of the requisites to keep your avatar optimized so you can go do other things too.
Yeah.
So there's Tricky. There he is. What up?
Hey.
The Aussie of the hour.
You know, whenever
Yep,
I hear
that's right.
Tricky's name, I always think of that song from the White Chicks movie where it's I can't even sing the song, but it comes to my mind every single time.
It's tricky, tricky. If you want to take any of the seats, dude, you're free to do so.
Yeah.
You know, it took me like about 5 minutes to get up the stairs while crouched, so you know.
Oh no.
I'm good.
So there is like a thing where if you toggle it, you can sit down. That way, it looks like you're sitting down with us, kind of thing. So you don't have to worry
Okay.
about it. Yeah. Because like I'm actually
That's
sitting
like
down in my
normally
chair
then.
right now too. Funny enough. Alright, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
Hell yeah. Now we got the full cast here, and then Okami will be joining us in a little bit. I'm just gonna boost your audio to like 150. Hopefully that works. So yeah, my audio. So when this does go to YouTube, the audio you're hearing is actually coming in from my ears. And again, my mic is here. And Rainboom Dash has redeemed a hydrate. I appreciate that. Like, thank you. Oof. But yeah, so we were just talking about like avatars and just how mic audio works. But yeah, I have not gone avatar hunting in like a hot minute until like recently. Like ever since I started like using my own
Yeah,
viewer
it's
ID,
been a
like,
while for me too.
yeah. So I guess on that, Tricky, what
So,
kind of avatars do you like hunting for?
I don't know. That just depends. Like, I haven't actually really thought about it, to be quite honest. I know that a lot of people have said, "Have you been avatar hunting lately?" And I said, "No, not in a hot minute." But I know it's like maybe something I could do to get more. But like with me, see, since I'm not plus, I can't. You know, you've got like you can. I don't know what it is with plus,
You
how
get
many avatars you can have, but
so base game you get
I
I think it's
25,
100.
100 with plus, yeah. I'm actually almost max on 100
100.
now.
Okay. So without plus, it's like 25.
Yep. But if you upload your own,
And
you can upload as much as you want.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
know about that.
Never knew that.
Mm-hmm. So
But I didn't know anything about like so basically even if I did get someone to create an avatar for me and then for me to upload it, I'd still have to actually pay someone to do that, and you know, that's just like another thing. Like in the
Unless you
future
make
basically.
friends that'll do it for you for
Yeah.
free.
All that too, yeah.
true. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can have multiple avatars. Without really getting into plus either. Like what sucks about not having plus is just
Is there a
having
way
to
for
delete
you
ones you
to
enjoy.
Is there
You're
a way
saying?
for somebody to take your VRC avatar and turn it into a not VRC, but your VTube avatar and turn it into a VRC model for you? Is that easier to do?
Which one? Are you talking about like here? Let me give an example of. Let me switch to my Vroid. Are you talking about like this guy right here?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's the one that I see you use on your VTubing.
Yes. So you can use this one actually. So Vroids are a whole different beast in itself of the avatar creation world, where they are optimized to an extent. I can make you a Vroid if you want me to. It's just it's gonna be
Yeah, that'd be
incredibly
cool.
scuffed.
I saw a picture a while ago of the rough estimate, the one I have right now, but I want to turn that into an actual character. I think that would be fantastic.
Oh, which one?
The one I have with the black eyes with the red swirl, the white ears, the white hat, the white hair, the little band-aid on his cheek. I saw that picture a long time ago, though. On Discord.
Hmm. I don't know. You might have to send it to me again.
Yeah, hold on here. I'll figure it out real quick.
When it comes to making avatars, that's a little bit out of my expertise. But I'd like to bounce this to Vampurica. You edited yours, right? Like when you were with this model specifically.
Yeah, this was originally a free model on Gumroad,
Mm.
and I completely retextured it.
Can you tell us a little bit about the process on how you did that?
So it was basically downloading the model, putting it in Unity, and then taking the image textures out that I wanted to modify as I looked at the different parts and decided what I wanted to change. And then editing them in Photoshop before I was sending them back into Unity.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult do you think that was?
I think being able to navigate Unity and figuring out how to where to find the file, but then also how to adjust the shaders for them. That's more complicated than actually doing the image editing for most people, because it's not really that hard to look at a 3D model with existing textures and figure out where you want to put things.
Mm. Fair enough. So with the base of that, like I always see my friends talking about like with booth models of like, oh, we like the Rusk base, or we like the Minty base, or we like oh god, I'm trying to remember what other model bases exist on booth at least, versus like Gumroad is just like generic panda girl model shape 1 or something like that. So like did this have anything like that,
Yeah,
or was
see,
this
I think
more?
this is a panda base with a milk boar head, and I don't know about the clothing and hair, but yeah, it's kind of the same thing. There's a lot of like bases and stuff that get shared around, but sometimes you'll see stuff that's made custom. It just depends on what the seller or whoever was doing, what their goal is. If they're just trying to pump out a bunch of avatars that are just tweaks of, built on a base, or if they're trying to do like custom things that nobody else has done, which for a lot of like e-girl, type avatars and stuff, it's just, oh yeah, we're just gonna, make another one with different hair and a different style, different clothes, and put it up for $50 or whatever.
Right. Like definitely I have seen like that shape before. I have seen like those ears before on like different models and stuff. And then like same thing with trickies. Like I've ran into a couple like trickies, but like not so many now by comparison in terms of how it's designed. Like there is a generic one, but like this one isn't as doesn't seem as generic anymore, I guess so to speak. But I get what you mean of just kind of reskinning for a higher price kind of thing, which I get. there's only so much you can do with like creative liberties in it. Oh man, if only I could invite my friend Queen. Queen knows a little bit more about the world of avatar making. Actually, let me see if she can join us. Nope, she just went offline. Rip. It's okay. But yeah, so Shrike, to answer your question, yes, we can make Vroids and post them into VRChat. It's just they're going to be incredibly scuffed like mine. If you look very closely at my teeth, they kind of fly out if I hold a certain position in my face. Like, so for say I have this.
Oh, I
Look
see.
very close.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yep. Or my other version of him. Hold on a minute. Also, let me reposition myself so I can thing this. Here's the other version of him in a more cyberpunk outfit that I bought the skin texture off of I bought the outfit on Gumroad, and then just if I do like that, do you see how? Yeah, I am heavily irked by this. I don't know how to fix that, and it really bugs the metric fuck out of me. That I don't know what to do about that. It
It's like you really want to eat some corn on the cob.
I would feel like it's your gesture, like your gestures are you have a fizz bone or something that's not right with your gesture.
Mm.
Because
So yeah,
the
that-
Vroids have like the stars that come out of the eyes and things like that, based on like on not fizz bones. On,
like just the facial gestures.
It's not fizz bones. Why am I blanking on this term?
Dynamic bones?
Blend
No,
shapes.
not dynamic.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay. What's it called? There's a reason why I prefer using faceless androids as my as my go-to avatar more than anything else. I'm gonna go back to my Ready Player Me avatar. But then you do have access to something like this, which is a Ready Player Me avatar. It's already fully optimized, and it looks decent for what it is, humanoid.
Those have issues too, though.
True. Yeah, look at these sausage fingers. We're in a world where everyone is anime. I'm cartoonish.
You're in half body, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I hear that those avatars have issues with full body.
Shit. Okay then. Well, let me show you something incredibly scuffed. Then
I had someone show me.
Mm.
I had someone show me, and their waist tracker was like in their chest.
Oh, right on.
So they were like spaghettied.
Oh my god. That's insane. Here, let me show you what I tried to do when I customized this. This is gonna be the most cursed thing you'll ever see, but it hurts me to look at him.
Oh no.
Oh god. Where am I even?
Whoa, what? Oh, you're gone. You're on the floor, like having a
Oh
seizure.
yeah, dude.
What
No, I'm
the
trying to
hell?
stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this
Hold on, I
is
gotta see it.
Well, you can't really stand up.
Yeah, no.
You're in the
So
floor.
Tricky, I'm
Try
actually
to
like
edit
I'm
on
like
it.
my hand is like right in front of your face.
Yeah, I can't see that.
Yeah, no. So
We need to
like
call an exorcist. This is terrible.
Yeah, no. So this is the difficulties of avatar making. I'm trying to figure out how to fix this myself, which
Okay,
I
wait. So, did you take this into Blender and modify it, and then bring it back?
No,
into
I took the
Unity?
FBX file and took it right into Unity.
Yeah,
I should have.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Your skeleton isn't matched up with your body, so your meshes are
geez.
laying
Yeah,
down, but your
dude, you're like-
skeleton's standing up.
I
You're
see.
levitating is all I have to say about that. Yeah.
Well,
I thought that this avatar that I got this one's Kirsten. I was saying, hold on.
no.
Everybody got.
All right, I'm going back to my VTuber model version. There we go. My other VTuber model version, I guess. This one's my streamer version of Electropunk, which is one of my many characters that I have that exists. Hold on a minute. If I'm facing that way, and then I shut down.
Won't let me click on it.
There we go. Bam. All right, cool. So yeah, that's some of the challenges of avatar making and creation. So that's why I tend to go with this one more often.
Was that drone behind
I
you?
even
The
have
camera? That
gripes
looks
with
cool
this
as hell.
still.
Mm. Yes, it is a drone. It's actually it's a free asset you could get on Booth. But yes.
Oh, that's really cool.
This one, the hair normals are flipped. I noticed
On
that when I
yours?
was doing the shaders on it.
Mm.
Yeah, so when you apply the shader to it, it's not applied to the outside, it's applied to the inside of the hair. And so when you look at it, what you're actually seeing is you're seeing through the outside and then you're seeing the opposite inside. But then that causes a problem because you can see a spot in my forehead where the hair is there, but you're seeing through the first layer of hair to the inside of the back, which is clipping inside of the head because it's hair. So get a
Yeah,
skin
hopefully you did.
spot on my head.
Mm.
I think the heart belt is the same way on this, but that's something that the avatar creator should have sorted out, and eventually I'll have to fix it in Blender.
Mm. Fair enough. I get that. Yeah. I feel like there's a certain cycle of like the avatar processes when it comes to going into VRChat of just like at first you kind of pick like your usual cartoon or anime characters that you are more familiar with until you can start making your own custom ones. It's like training wheels, you know? uh but
Yeah,
yeah.
I've yet to actually make anything from scratch. One day, though.
One day. Today's not that day though.
Be
Yeah, no,
back
I
in a
want to make
sec.
avatars from scratch. What's up?
I'll be back in 1 minute.
All right.
Got to turn the aircon down.
Aircon in winter?
Yeah.
He's from
All right, I
Australia?
guess. Yep.
You
Wants
said?
it to be even
Yeah,
colder.
it's still cold
Yeah,
at night.
it's the opposite.
Yeah. It's about to be
We
summer
aren't in
here, therefore
summer,
it's about to be
we're
winter there.
Southern. Oh, duh. Yeah. I was trying to say that, but then I forgot that it was actually summer here because I don't know. It's been raining so much.
Yep.
Oh
It's
shit.
like getting winter here, so it's like cold. But it's too hot in the house now because it's like a small living area, just like this one, but just like imagine that just blocked off with couches. You know, I mean not
Yeah.
couches, walls,
Yeah. Well,
just around
I've
there.
seen
But
I've seen
no
your layout
fireplace.
plenty of
You
times.
just
I
got
know
the
what you're talking
aircon
about.
up there. Yeah.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Tricky's a
No,
regular
you've
on
only
our channel. What's up?
yeah, but you've
Hold on.
only seen that at my house. You haven't actually seen that at my parents' place.
True, you have streamed at your parents' place, but we have not seen the full layout. We've only seen the coffee table, and that's
Yep.
about it. So yeah.
Okay. So basically, the full layout is twice the size as my house.
Okay.
So basically, you've got it's almost to me. See, they wanted to build upstairs, and I'm like, what do you want to build upstairs for? I mean, it's a mansion already. They've got 2 living areas, 2 dining areas, 1 kitchen, 1 laundry, 2 bathrooms, 2 toilets. All in the same thing. So you got the toilet, you got the bathroom, toilet, bathroom.
Yeah.
Separate area, five bedrooms, big backyard, big front yard. I mean, you can't really complain about that. I mean, I'd love their house. I really want to own their house, to be quite honest.
Hell yeah, man.
But then again, to me, they actually bought me and my brother a house, and I'm not complaining. So we just
There
have
you
to
go.
pay him rent. That's it, and it's cheap, really cheap. I can't actually work it out in USD at the moment, so someone will have to go, "Hey Google, hey Siri, hey Alexa."
I don't think this one
Work
has
out.
those functionalities, sadly.
I'm sure someone will have it. They can work out here.
Oh yeah.
What's 250 in USD per
250 AUD?
fortnight? No, 250 USD. I
Oh.
mean, yeah, no, sorry, 250 AUD in USD
Let's see
a
how fast I could
fortnight.
type in VR. Oh god. So for those of you that don't see, I actually have like an overlay, like I said, on stream. Let's see. 250 AUD.
AUD to USD,
Yep.
Yep.
$172.
0.54. Yeah.
0.54. Yeah, I was already in my overlay.
Nice. Thank you. I appreciate
So
that.
yeah, that's a fortnight. Um,
I'm pretty
so
sure
it's
Fortnite is
yeah,
Fortnite.
pretty cheap.
I can't. Oh.
Fortnight, 2 weeks.
Fortnite is the game that lasted longer than 2 weeks. Oh yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I can't make it. Hold on. I'm also messaging Gato as a thank you. So yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Other things of the digital world I wish I could talk about, or have not talked about, or will talk about. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just kind of blindly running into this podcast. So like, we recorded a session last week of talking Twitch versus YouTube and just like what the layout is like, how to do things in um our streams, and like how to archive our streams, or like what the benefits of YouTube and how to do YouTube are, or like what qualifies how you can what's it called? How you can make money off of YouTube versus Twitch kind of thing. So that was kind of what we were talking about last week. And so this week I honestly don't know how we can segue that, or just like talk about that in this aspect, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of rolling with whatever comes through in mind of VR, Twitch,
Okay,
gaming. But Shrike, you were gonna say?
I just said that's fair. Rolling with it.
Mm-hmm. No hand, please. But I guess Vampurica, since you're our guest for today, um, how has your VR experience been for you? What are some things you've seen along the way, and just like the trends that have come and gone?
The trends that have come and gone, I don't feel like I've been on VRChat long enough to have an input on that.
Hmm.
I've only been playing VRChat since January.
Oh. Okay. But in that time
You
alone,
put
though,
some work
what?
in for a short time you've been on.
Hmm.
Like specifically to trends, I can't think of anything.
Hmm. At the least, just from your experience alone, what do you think you can kind of give back to more newer people who are looking into the world of VR and VR chat, and like what are like some of the unspoken rules that you can like give us insight on and just kind of tell us about? Hold on, I'm gonna switch avatars again. I don't like, as much as I want to use Electropunk, I'm gonna switch out.
You've got like 11 characters and you never know which one you want to be.
No, like this is common for me. If I don't go through at least 5 characters in one night, yeah, no. Oh, and this is a friends plus instance, so some people might come through. I'm not sure who. So we'll see how this is gonna go. It's gonna be utter chaos, and I'm semi ready for it. But yeah, so my
So,
primary go-to. Sorry, go ahead.
something that I've heard people talk about is that like people are very like people talk about themselves a lot in VRChat in a way that's very personal, like the kind of conversations that you wouldn't have in person necessarily, because there's social anxiety and things like that, where you might have a conversation with someone where they actually, tell you about like the I don't know, like maybe a family member's got really poor health or things like that, and really they open up about it, because there's the layer of
Anonymity.
anonymity
Yep.
through VRChat. But I've heard someone compare it to websites like 4chan, where because you're putting on a mask, essentially you open up and you feel more comfortable talking about stuff that you normally wouldn't be comfortable with. But there's also the uniqueness of VRChat, where you can represent yourself how you want to actually be perceived by other people, and which avatars you choose, and so on, which takes it just to an entirely another level, which is really something special. I feel like I don't feel like you get that anywhere else other than in VRChat. Or I guess, there's other VR platforms, but VRChat especially specifically.
Is like the
Yeah. Yeah, for being able to represent yourself. I'm not familiar with like Neos and the other VRChat competitors. I don't know what they have to offer as far as customization, but VRChat's just so open and accessible as far as making custom content, that all the tools are entirely free and all that. But I've met a lot of people that I can honestly say that my friendships in the short time that I've been in VRChat are stronger friendships than the majority of other friendships I've had from other games, or even just other online, like say Discord friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, the quality of the time you spend here talking with everybody is a lot more than you'd expect, honestly. Like an hour in this space is worth like 100 hours in the real world, and then like it'll flip also, where like for me, if I feel like I miss a week in VR, I feel like I'm like not being in VR. I feel like I missed worth a month worth of something in VR. That's kind of
It moves a
what
lot
it feels like.
faster because VR is always going, of course, where in the physical world there's like you have to sleep and so on, but in VR, since everyone's so accessible to each other, it's always like it's never ending. There's always something going on somewhere. Because something as simple as like trying to spend time with a family member, if you don't live with them, then it becomes there's always like a process. Like you have to make time and do at least a minuscule amount of traveling to be able to spend time with them. Where in VRChat, you literally can just, go wherever and meet whoever you want from your house. And so you end up being able to spend time with people a lot more than you normally would through in the physical world. So being able to spend time with other people so easily means that you end up feeling like you're missing out when you're not there, because it's so accessible. There's always something happening.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
There's that level of concreteness that is there and isn't there at the same time. It's a very strange thing. To kind of round back the conversation though about like just being able to present yourself the most in VR though. I want to bring up the subcultured PBS video that came out not a couple months ago, or almost a month ago, a couple weeks ago. Do you remember that came out? I might have shared it over in my server Shrike. Did you see
Yeah.
that one too?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah. where like they brought Rue on, and like it was really cool what she said about how like as for the trans community and the furry community in here to be able to present themselves as who they are and who they want to be. That's something amazing that many other platforms don't offer in just the mediums we have. Also, welcome Dom Nom.
Yeah,
Hope,
that is
hope you're doing
true.
well.
Hey, hey. Yeah, I'm doing all right.
So yeah, well, just giving you a heads up, we are recording a podcast. So if you'd like to join us, and feel free to jump in the conversation if something sparks. We're just gonna roll with it.
All right.
So yeah.
Alrighty.
But yeah, so coming through, like,
I'm-
tell us a little bit about your avatar. Let me switch angles here.
Um.
Production value.
All right. So this is like the version 2 of a model that was public. So like the first one was public, but the second iteration you had to pay for. I basically chose this one just because I felt primarily because I felt comfortable in it. Like I could just be me and do the things that I wanted to do. And it's like there's this thing of in VRChat of like you can be who you are attracted to, which is not something you really have the option of in real life, at least to some extent, without a lot of struggle and whatnot. So that's something even though IRL I consider myself very much cis male, and I don't have intentions of changing that. I prefer female avatars in VRChat. If it was as easy as VRChat to change IRL, then I probably would have done so. But that's just not a priority for me at the moment.
I'd want to be a robot that was got. I'll be 100% real. I love robots. I love anything mechanical, and VRChat has such a wide variety of cyberpunk-esque skins that I always find something new that catches my eye.
Oh yeah.
I
feel you
know
on
I
that.
have a friend that his straight setup said that if they had the option to cut off their arm and replace it with a cyborg one today, they'd do it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, yep. You're right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like Ghost in the Shell cybernetics, though. I'm not talking about other ones. I want Ghost in the Shell cybernetics, where you can just jack into a computer and be in the cyberspace and stuff. It would be a fantastic world for us to live in if it wasn't for the fact in that universe there's war everywhere and all the subterfuge and terrorism and stuff. We could just erase that and have a higher quality of life for people. I guess would be pretty.
Oh yeah, definitely. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do another avatar change. I'm gonna cycle into one that I usually rock, and I think you might like this one actually that I have. Hold on. But in terms of finding avatars, tricky. What is the ideal avatar to you? What are you looking for when you look for avatars? While I change my outfit.
Okay, so basically, the most friends
I'm sure.
you've probably known me as, right?
Yeah.
So, this is me, but in a way, it isn't. It's like a bit of a kind of it's hard to explain really. It's like so basically when I first started out, yes, I was a furry, but I still am. But then the overall stages started to get worse and worse over the year, and everyone started hating furries, and I don't know, it's just like, how are you meant to go by that?
Oh yeah. And I hate to say that is something that does exist both in the real space and in digital space. Weirdly enough, is just the furry haters, and like I will never understand that. Honestly, let people be who they want to be.
I mean, yes. To me, all it is, to me personally, like in real life right now, to me it's just an avatar, and I don't care. But to a lot of people, I don't know, they take it too seriously, and they hate you because you're a furry. I mean, with me, it's like big deal. Um, to me, it's just like an avatar. Uh, and if a furry came up to me and goes, "Hey, what's it going?" I mean, they've got like, how do you actually say it? They've got like a personality too, and they talk to you normally. They talk to you just fine. To me, that's they're who they want to be, and to me, that's just fine to me. But like every other, not every other person, but I'm saying that some people take it too seriously, in VRC, and they don't like a lot of furries. I mean, but don't go fucking too far into it. Don't have a go at them. Don't like, you know, do the shit you're gonna do to them. Like, don't like. It just like kind of really annoys me, to be quite honest, because I have seen like how much hate goes towards them. And to me, it is a bit upsetting. But it's like just an avatar, for fuck's sake. I mean, get
Yeah,
over it.
yeah, yeah.
I
I
feel
get that.
like
Yeah.
there's so many great people in like the trans and furry communities though, because like the furry community, it kind of checks people at the door in the sense that people have to already sort of be okay with people, representing themselves however they want to be. That
Yeah, exactly.
it kind of
You
narrows
be who
down
you want to be.
the people who make it into the community. That then it creates like this almost like sheltered haven for creativity
Mm-hmm.
that produces a lot of great works. I know that I was seriously impressed that it almost every time that I end up going to a world in VRChat that really impresses me in design, like say Shader Fez, that I'll end up finding like the board or whatever that says who made it, and they'll be a furry. And at this point, I'm just not surprised. It just
Oh
that's how
yeah,
it seems to be.
yeah. No,
So
straight up.
like,
Yeah.
so like 2 days ago, I met someone really cool that was a furry, and he gave me an avatar. I mean, I can actually show you guys,
Go for
if
it.
you want to see it, of course.
Hell yeah. Let's
And
go.
I really liked it, so I saved it, and I made it my favorite and it was actually at your event, Wolf. So you probably would have seen it. That was actually at your DJing event.
Was that the same night where I was playing for Okami?
I think so. I'm not too
Hmm.
sure.
Oh, yeah. So while you're hunting
Yes.
down
Yeah.
for it, one detail I want to say is that like when it comes to furry avatars, they are very high quality in just terms of just
Actually, this was
oh,
actually Iceman's Avi.
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I saw that
Oh, that
on
is
Twitter
sick.
the other day when you got that one.
That is trippy as all hell. I love it. But yeah, like
Yeah.
they're just incredibly high
No,
quality.
I really
both-
like this avatar.
Yeah. Let's see how optimization looks on
Yeah, I
that.
feel
You know,
like furry
changes
avatars
colours and
lend
stuff.
very well to
That's a medium? No
Like-
fucking way. That's a medium avatar, guys. Like that is.
It's because the shaders.
Mm-hmm.
You can get away with it using shaders instead of using more materials.
Mm-hmm.
But
Look at that. Hold
I
on.
feel
Let
like,
me give us a zoom on
furry
that.
avatars just lend really well
Mhm.
to just as being avatars because they're things like fizz bones and movements, because like the ears, the tail, the whiskers, like things that move when fizzbone wise is always going to make things seem more lifelike.
Yep.
Which is part of like the puppeteers, like when you design puppets to have, like if you're designing a bug, give it antennas that wobble around and things like that. It
Yep.
brings likeness. So I think that lends well to avatars. It's just furry avatars in general.
Like between both your avatars, like that hair flop and then your ear flop, like those things are like small details that really, or just big details. Honestly, like it's the subtle things that really make it like, that really give that wow factor of like.
I think that's why it's important that the Fizzbones update came out, so that Fizzbones will be more widely used, but also that now they're on Quest, so that the Quest users can experience it.
Yep. It's one more way of connecting the bridge between the two worlds. Actually, hold on. Let me see what your avatar's bone structure looks like. So, for those of you who are new to VRChat, you can actually check another person's bone dynamics. If you hold down the R button, go to your config like your small menu, like the radial menu, go to options, go to config, go to avatar overlay, and then select fizz bones. You can actually see what you can interact with. Oh, cool! You can see it on my stream. Hell yeah! It's like me. You can see it on my hair or here. Tricky, if I'm gonna come through. I can flop Tricky's ears. Look at this. Look
Yep.
at this. Look at that.
Yeah.
You can also
then
grab
also-
them because they're blue.
Yep. So I could grab it and shape it. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, yeah, I'll
Look
have
at
to
that.
actually
That's
watch this
Fizzbone
later.
for you.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Ta-da! That's pretty cool. So yeah, these are just some of the cool things that you can do with it. And like honestly, again, with furry avatar creators, it's an extra level of detailing that they go through with it to make sure everything is optimized too, rather than just like destroying someone else's computer for shits and giggles. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can
exactly.
fix these. Let me see if I can fix these out. Oh yeah, no, dude, like, there you go. Oh yeah,
You're trying to fix them out. Ah, okay. Thanks.
it's still kind of crooked, but
You have to
doesn't
just
matter.
grab it and let go. Like you don't pull the trigger to
oh
reset.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
There
so
we
you're
go.
still trying to work it out.
Yeah. Alright, hold on, I'm
No,
gonna take
no,
this
that-
center
the-
seat because it's easier that
One
way.
ear is still bad.
Ah, don't worry, no one's gonna notice. No one's gonna notice. We'll be fine. There we go. Oh yeah. So I guess that's
I
that.
can't
Yeah.
really look in the rearview mirror.
Wait, is there a mirror button
I mean,
here?
I
don't
can
know.
if
You
I-
could grab your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Do it
know that,
yourself,
but like
too.
I can actually pull out the camera and have a look, but I can't be soft. So yeah.
as
yeah,
you
but
normally
that's
do.
just me for you.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's just 2
That's just
seconds
me.
to pop open the camera. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna make you do that. Like, if you want to crack open the camera, you can crack open the camera. But that's all up to you.
No, I can't do it now. I'm not gonna do it.
That's fine.
Because
But yeah, no.
the last time I tried to pull out the camera was like, about I don't know, 4 months ago, and I couldn't work it. And I'm like, how do you do this? It's like, now how do I make it
It's
disappear?
like a cell phone.
Yeah, but how do I make it disappear? I can't make
The
it
red
disappear.
X button. So you grab it in one hand, and then
Yeah, the
you
red
get like a
X.
laser pointer, and then you just hit the X button on it.
Yeah.
Hold
That's
on. If
what
you
I
look at
did,
my
and it
stream,
wouldn't go away. So
hold on.
I
Like
just
if you
left
look
it.
at my stream, I have it on how to do that. Oh wait, you don't have your thing. Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm on quick. Hang on,
So
give me
for
a
those of
second.
you watching at home, when this does go to YouTube, this is how you do it. So essentially, as you can see, my hand is hovering here. You're gonna get a little laser pointer that goes over the camera, and then you can hit that little X button right there. But for me, I'm just gonna put it back into stream mode so that you guys can see from that camera over there. Aha! Production value, which actually leads me to another fun thing that does exist in the VR space. VR TikTokers are a thing that exists. I see so many of them all over the place now.
Yeah.
Yep. On Twitter, there's a really
Yeah.
popular one, Rally DPS, which is a hilarious name in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can actually see me.
So for those of you who are not in the know, DPS stands for Dynamic Penetration System. This is why this stream is rated M for mature, and so we're just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna. I'll let you viewers figure out what the rest of that implicates. But yeah. So dynamic bones are the only thing that exists in VRChat. So but yeah, at the risk of that stuff getting banned. You do your own research there if you want to go down that rabbit hole. I'm not gonna be that one for you, unless it's off camera. Then that's a different story. But
yeah, it was pretty great.
But yeah, and so like yeah, that's just some of the crazy stuff you can do with avatars in this game, and just the fact that I can sit down and have a conversation with all of you from different parts of the world. Well, different parts of the states, and then different parts of the world. Like that's just the other cool thing of just being so interconnected.
But do you remember the first avatar that you saw me in?
The blue one like that. Yeah.
What blue? Huh?
Yeah, it was like yours.
No.
It's like this one, but it was in blue.
Like that one, but not entirely. It was like more like this one.
Hold on, it's loading. Ah, okay, it had the more crazier neon to it.
They are very similar. Yeah.
Very similar. It's just that this one's got the full-on
not
tribal
really.
paint to it. Hold on, let me switch camera angles here so we can get a view of that. Back to pin 1. Bam, look at that.
Yeah, so it's not really the one you were actually referring to, no. This was more multicolored.
If I was to hold on, let me see if I can do a David Attenborough impression for this. And here we see a wild tricky in its natural habitat of the bars. I can't do it.
Oh my god!
Out here in the club, the wild tricky, its ears perk up at the sound of a pint.
Yeah, that's me for you.
Just crack open a can and he comes scurrying.
Oh my god! Yeah, instead of like a can opener.
You don't need a mouse trap. You just use it that way.
Exactly. Just and it comes scurrying right along. But nah.
Just let me go and grab another pint, right?
Right.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes, alright? Yeah.
In the Queen,
yep.
You gotta do that in the Queen's English, though. If you can do that.
Fucking...
Instead of the normal sound you make for cats, you just fucking crack the can open over and over. You know.
I thought it was a
Crack
can
open the
opener,
top back real
a
quick.
can opener for cats, but yeah, that works too.
Well, don't they have like the pull tab, like cat food or whatever? Like that's probably close enough.
True.
Just slowly peel it back.
True. Oh yeah. Oh man. But yeah. Again, it is crazy how much avatars have changed from the very beginning. Hold on, I'm trying to like make sure my hand doesn't go flying. I like to keep a hand on my head sometimes like this. And just I was there from the beginning, not to sound like an old man, but like back when the UI wasn't even like in this blue.
In the beginning,
Hmm.
when dinosaurs from VRChat.
No, in the beginning when Uganda Knuckles was a plague in VRChat. That's my era. Everyone knows that.
I
That's
didn't
not-
think about that.
That's not the beginning, though.
No, it was not though. But yeah, no, like I was there when that happened, and that was a whole mess and a half. Oh no, don't do it. Oh no,
But
it's
did you
returned.
ever find the way?
Yes, I found the
You know
queen
the way,
goddess.
my brother.
No. Oh,
Yes, I
no.
found the queen, my brother. Hey, I can't get out. My camera's too small.
Yep. It's funny because this was actually, I don't know, this avatar wasn't one I had back then. I think back then I used to use a Spartan avatar,
Hold on. Oh, I can't get up there either.
or I know I definitely used this avatar back then though. Hold on. Around the early days.
More avatar changes.
Oh yeah. Listen, if I'm not changing avatars like multiple times in one night, am I even like playing VRChat? Oh,
No, I've seen that base around a lot.
yep. Hold on. I saw. Ooh. I can do with. I didn't know this had this. This is so cool.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah. That's sweet.
Where's the money?
Also, but yeah, no. So like, you can be whatever you want to be in VRChat. Whether you want to be Kana from Kobayashi's Dragon Maid in like this outfit, if you want to dance with it too. Like this one actually comes with a dance too. I don't want to play it though. Cause like I like. Oh my god, the buff Togepi. Yeah, just like the, like I said, I really actively try to avoid avatars with audio now these days, and so like, this one did have a dance that did come with it, but I also don't want to risk a thing. Hey, Maiden, we're recording another episode. Welcome to the stream recording session. If you'd like to join us in world, this is gonna go on to my gaming YouTube channel, and we're just talking about like VR and avatar
I mean,
stuff.
if you want to be, you can be a
Alright.
cockroach.
Cockroach.
Nice.
Cockroach.
Hell yeah. Who's smoking the roach? But yeah.
It's the rave roach. Where's the party at?
What the? Hold on. Did I just pull up a gun? I pulled up a gun. Excuse me? Hold on.
You have a gun?
Or if you want to be
Yeah.
a water speaker.
Oh my god. I need to clone that one. Hold on a minute. Let me know when I can clone it.
Hold on, yeah, I need to do that too. Hold on. I gotta figure out how
Yes.
to do it
Oh
again.
dear god.
That is. Oh, that is.
Cheeky just got
that is
a
golden.
face
I
full
love
of butt cheek. Which avatar group I'm gonna save this to?
Oh.
That's the real question. Hold on. Yeah, I need to save this for another event. Oh god.
Oh, this is golden.
Alright, this is going on gold.
I
This is
love
going
it.
on 2 avatars.
Yeah,
and-
anyone familiar with Shelter will know exactly what this is.
Hell yes. Welcome back. One of us.
Oh no,
One
my.
of us. One of us.
Why everybody get around and start making rave sounds?
Oh shit! That looks like a battery or something. I don't know.
It's a speaker.
It's a water speaker.
I thought it was a
promise you,
battery.
Tricky, you're not seeing things, but you might need to adjust your eyesight.
Oh no! Crap, my camera
Oh,
went all the
yeah,
way up
I've
here.
seen that one go
Oh.
around too.
Oh god, my eyes.
There
we
that's
go.
for you.
There you go.
Hmm.
You can thank Terrells for this one. Thanks, Terrells.
There's actually another avatar that I customized recently.
Ooh, do share. Do share. Meanwhile, I'm gonna change back into something more comfortable. Oh, hold on. I'm trying not to crash. Let me change into this. I feel a little more comfortable in this. Yes. Ah, he's so cute. I saw Lizard using that one the other day too at the Rage House party. Oh no, it's the E-boy Kermit.
This is one that I made for Lizard.
This one.
That makes
So,
sense.
So
I don't
there's
remember
a
this episode.
avatar creator that creates these avatars
Mm-hmm.
that Lizard purchased a base from them, but Lizard doesn't know how to like customize avatars at all. And
Right.
so I customized this for him. So I made the hoodie entirely custom as far as textures. The fingernails match.
Mm.
All the hood and fizz bones are done. And then it's also got audio links so that the colors of the hoodie audio shift or hue shift with the base. Then the hair and the inside of the hood light up on the different channels.
Nice. Hell yeah. Put all the work into it. Hell yeah. Also, let me see what Maiden says. I bet Turquoise has that has that avatar. If not, he'd definitely want it. Hell yeah. I bet. Oh. Hold on. Am I wearing pants? I'm wearing a short shorts. That's fine by me. Actually, hold on. There's a series of avatars you may enjoy, Shrike, that has been hanging out in the I can't jump on this table. Okay. That has been going around in the VR EDM scene, the Froggy cars. It's slowly fading out though. Honestly, like
Oh.
Froggy cars are slowly fading out. But I still keep them
I
alive.
think I've seen it, but didn't have a chance to clone it last time.
Do you want one? I have like multiple.
Yeah, hold on here. Let me find something on David.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
You're too short to
Oh,
jump on the
that's
table
so
too.
cute.
Wait, no, there we go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this one's mine.
This one is from the House
That's cute.
Club. THC.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah, dude.
Hold on, I want that one. It has little
Okay, before you
little,
before you save that one, I do have a couple more. I got one that's in the form of a DeLorean.
Okay.
There's one that's 64-bit. There's one that is a flying one. There is a double-decker bus, a Nissan 300ZX, and the Initial D tofu car.
You got a double-decker bus?
Yeah, I got the
Okay,
double-decker
let's see
bus.
the initial D.
Hold on, let me show the
Let's
double-decker
see the
first.
initial D car,
Got the
the
normal
DeLorean,
bus.
and then 64-bit one. Oh my
Wow,
god!
you do
that
have a
is
double-decker.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Hell yeah.
Wanna go for
That
a
is so
ride?
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, hell no.
What? Am I tripping you out?
Oh my
If you
god!
got
No, you're not tripping
I've
me
got
out.
the
It's
arcade.
like I've
Oh, that's so
like
cute.
ridden, I've been
Oh my god!
in
I
like
want
one
that
of
has
those
the,
situations
exhaust. That's what I'm
before
looking
that
for.
everyone goes a
Double-decker
bit too
pussy.
crazy
Oh
with
my
it.
God. So yeah, this one's the tofu car.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Hell
I've
yeah.
seen that one.
And then let me show you the
Nice.
Saw that
DeLorean.
one
You-
like a couple of days ago.
Oh my god, the 64-bit one! Oh my god!
Yep.
Oh my god, it's like little Mario Kart!
Oh my
Oh,
god,
I
yeah,
got
I
it,
haven't
this
seen
is the
these
one
two.
We're taking the 64-bit
My favorite part
one.
about
That
this
is-
one, though, is that you can turn drift mode on.
Amazing. Oh, that one does have avatar sound, doesn't it? Hold on. Amazing.
Yeah, it does.
I want that one. Oh my god.
You want
Hell
this
yeah.
one?
It's so
Here,
small,
I
I
got
need
you.
to like look inside.
Go ahead and clone me.
Yeah,
Oh,
fine.
that's cute.
It's
I never
it's
noticed
a
that.
public one.
Yeah.
It's a weird angle.
Yeah, drift mode is amazing on it.
This is so cute!
That
Amazing.
shader, supposedly the person that made the shader for this is going to be releasing it, and it lets you create basically that effect for any avatar when you use it on it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool. We can spin around.
There was one night where we were all in froggy cars, and I realized that Lizard didn't have a froggy car.
Ah.
So I went and found one.
Oh, we can do custom.
So
Alright.
I gave this the lizard.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that is amazing. Oh my god, it's a lizard. Now, if there's one thing from the avatars I do own that I really want, it's this. Like this whole arm piece thingy. I really want one of these IRL so bad, but I don't know what they're called, and it bugs the fuck out of me. I want one.
Aren't they called like arm warmers or something? I know they make like a lot of furry avatars have them where it's like instead of like thigh highs, they also have like arm warmers or whatever. I think that's what they're called. Or they're like the same fabric.
Yeah. I don't know. It just bugs me because, like, I don't know. I get like this. It's not dysphoria, but it's just like I always feel like this is like the part of an outfit that completes me the most. I don't know. It's weird to explain that. Like, this is something I would wear on a daily. Like, do you know the VTuber Fifi or Kafafi, Fafi, Fifi, Feifei, something like that? She's like that punk girl with the white hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kafifi.
Yeah, you know how she has that like that one arm thing? Like, I want that. I really want one of those, but I don't know what they're called. Like, I've been searching
Yeah, I
for
want to
them.
get Kino's femboy card, but it'd be really hard to get Kino to divulge that information.
Hmm.
I just want one of his.
Let me see. I mean, closest I'll have to that is my Vroid with this one now. So yeah. Hold on. Are my teeth fucked on this one too? I don't think so. Check. Okay, no. It's not as bad. It's not as bad. But this is one I'm gonna wear on at Cellbind this weekend. For those of you that don't know, Cellbind is another VR EDM event. It is an 18 up event though. Well, most events are 18 up anyways, but point in hand is.
Hi,
Yes.
I'm Tricky. I'm only 14 years old. Oh, can I please
Oh
go?
no.
Oh, please.
Oh, they lowered the drinking age in Australia. I see. Oh wait. Shrike, did I give you this bot though?
Well, actually, the toddlers can drink too now.
Shrike, did I give you this bot by the way?
Oh, the other gun. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Oopsies. I didn't know it shot.
So is it still? It's still like 21 to drink in USA.
Yeah. It's 21 up.
Yeah, I think 30 states. Isn't there like a two states that have it lower than you?
No.
There's some
it's
states
like,
that have it lower, but it's like, oh yeah, if you're with family, then you can drink or whatever. The 21 thing's normally like a federally enforced
what's it
thing
in Canada? Is it in Canada? It's like 18, isn't it?
I don't know.
21?
Do we have any Canadians in the chat who may know? Or do you have your overlay open?
I'm pretty sure it's 18 in Canada.
Yeah, I got my overlay open. I'm looking at something. Canadian drinking age.
I know most of the EU it's 18 and older. Some even 16 and older. Yeah.
It looks like it's 19 years.
19 in Canada? That makes sense.
Wait, no, 8. Wait, it said
18? 19?
Oh, it's 18 years of age in Alberta, Manitoba, and Quebec, and 19 years of age in the rest of the Canadian provinces and territories.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that is interesting when it's like, you know, Canada's like, you know, basically all the same. Like one big country, you'd think it'd be like everywhere. Like one specific age.
Well, just like the U.S., Canada actually is broken up into a bunch of different sections with their provinces and stuff.
Yeah, and I do know that, but like, I'm just saying that you'd think it's like just one set age without it being broken up.
Like one overall kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, one overall thing. Yeah. Like, you know what we have here? It's like one set age.
Makes sense though. I know. Out of all the Queen's colonies, like Australia is like one of the is an enigma in itself. Hold on, I'm gonna grab my soda. I guess that's a good segue into another topic of VR, is the drinking worlds and just like the various 18 up pubs and such. I mean, we're filming in a pub essentially right now. This is the Great Pug World. This is actually one of the first worlds I went to when I first started in VR. And so like I just enjoyed hanging out here and checking out the publics and stuff, but after a while, public worlds just ended up being a big no for me after a while. Especially like after
they're a
like
little dangerous.
well yeah, like if there's things I'm scared of in VRChat the most, it's rippers. Those scare the fuck out of me. Actually, yeah, one of my streamer friends, they had their avatars that they got that their friend worked hours upon hours upon hours upon, and they had their avatar ripped. And they were hanging out with like friends too, and to think it was something like that would happen. So like
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about too. I remember that.
yeah. And so it's a sad thing, but you know, they're gonna push on. They're still gonna use the same model. There's no one that's gonna rock it better than them, you know. But the fact that there are people who do rip models, it really kind of sucks. And when I hear friends like, "Oh, you know, I'm just gonna rip it," I'm like, "Sorry, I'm looking in a general direction. I didn't mean to look at you, Vampurica." Like, it was just like,
Oh,
"Why the
you're
fuck would
fine.
you do that?" Yeah, it's just
I'm looking at stuff and sending you messages that I think you'll
Ah.
enjoy.
oh, bet. Let me check my
Yeah,
overlays.
don't worry about it.
You still go to pub worlds? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, like don't get me wrong, pub worlds can still be fun. I feel like they can be really hit or miss a lot of the time. Let's see, who is
Why did I get
these?
way smaller?
What? Oh. What? Hold on, who'd be messaging me? Interesting. You good, Tricky? You good? I think he's doing something. But yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to you.
Oh, you were muffled as all hell.
Yeah, you were super quiet.
I'm
Dude.
muffled.
Yeah.
What?
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I kind of. So, okay. What happened was like, I'm in a. When I went AFK,
Mm.
and every time I go AFK, it's not like actually saving my diameter.
Mm.
So I just quick save the quick diameter where I'm sitting,
Mm.
which was like a circle behind,
Oh,
around
your
me.
guardian boundary thing.
Yeah, the guardian boundary. That's what I clicked on, and I didn't notice it. Like made like a little mini circle around me.
Mm. So, for those who don't know, on Quest, when you first started up, when you're creating your play space, right? So, if you see how my hands are like up here and just kind of going all over the place, it uses your room as a point of reference as well in relativity to your headset, because there's actually two lenses here on the bottom that are kind of like reading the room, so to speak. So, that's how that works, where you create your play space. So for those who have seen my room on stream, I basically create a massive ring around my room, going behind my bed, to my closet, and then to my door, and then around the bookshelf that's like literally right here where my hand is at. So that is my boundary space that I have, and I pretty much utilize all of that space to do whatever I do in VR. And so that's how you set that up. For those who are looking into VR, Quest is the cheapest option and most friendly option. There are two versions. There's the 128 gigs and the 250 gig headsets. Someone correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. Also, I need to open up my chat in case someone does correct me on stream instead. Hello. Let's see.
The size doesn't matter for VRChat.
Okay, fair enough. Well, no, I mean just like in terms of like
it's
options
only
of what
if
it
you're
has.
going to download. Yeah,
Hmm.
it only matters if you're going to be downloading things and then playing them.
Yeah,
Like games and stuff.
yeah,
Which you do download VRChat, but if you're really primarily going to be playing VRChat, you won't notice whatsoever.
yeah.
So you can go with the cheaper option.
So with me, basically, I've stood up multiple of times, and I have had to redirect my,
Redo
space zone,
your space. Yeah.
and yeah, so like because I was AFK. Now I just decided it'd be best if I select the Guardian. Guardian mode gives you like a circle in the
Yeah,
room, which you have to
yeah.
actually stay in. And that's what I did, and I didn't notice how small it actually is.
So you can actually redraw your boundary. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, I know that, but I just don't know how to do it yet.
So on your right
To
hand,
redo that.
if you click that button, like next right under the joystick, and then you click on the quick settings. No, on your right hand, not your left. Because left is what gets you into AFK mode like that.
No,
So just kind
that
of
is my right hand.
Yeah, on the right hand, it should look like the Oculus
Mm.
button. Yeah. So there's a button like right
Mm.
under the thumbstick. So click on that, and you should have like a smaller
Yeah,
pop-up
which I
menu.
did.
Why is that
Yeah, I've
inverted
got
then?
that. I mean,
Really?
I've got that. Yeah. I've got that on my right hand. It comes up with the whole new menu, but
Yep.
I just go AFK.
Oh wait, okay, maybe try it on your left hand then. Maybe it's switched for you. I don't know why. Because for me, if I go AFK, it's on my left
Yeah,
hand.
it's on my left hand, but the left hand brings up the VRC menu. You know, with social, world, and everything. So it's like in reverse. So
That's
if I
so
bring
weird.
this up, I can still talk to you, but I've still got my world, avatar, social,
Are you sure
safety,
it's
go
not
home,
the...
respawn. You know,
Hold on.
no, it's me left hand.
Yeah.
So, left
Are
hand.
you sure
clicking
you're
it.
hitting the right button? The
Yep,
little
course I am.
indented one underneath the stick?
Yep.
Weird.
That is weird.
But I might have changed it to how I like to do it. That's the thing.
Yeah, because
Or
you
it
did
could
have
be
experience
just
with the
Because,
in
Vive
if
for
I do
Fallout
mine,
4.
it just get a menu.
Mm-hmm.
It
Hold
could
on,
just be an
I'm checking
Australian
chat.
thing too.
Did she say size doesn't matter in VR chat? Question mark. So true. Oh no.
So,
All right, I'll catch you around, Maiden.
basically, I would have to stand up and have a look at this. So right trigger.
This goes for any games. Always make sure you double check your controls. Any game you play.
And what am I looking for?
So it's gonna be like right under your thumbstick. So on the right side, it looks like the Oculus symbol. Usually that one will bring up like a smaller menu. And then under your quick settings, you're gonna hit Guardian, and then Guardian you can do room scale with that.
Okay, because every time I'm AFK, I can't fucking speak for some reason.
All right. That's so weird. This is so weird. Vamp, are you also on Quest as well?
Welcome
or...
to VRChat.
Yep.
I have a Quest, and I'm using Airlink.
Oh, you're using Airlink. Okay, I'm using Virtual Desktop, and they work pretty much the same way. It runs on your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, I actually don't use like the Oculus program. I use Airlight VR, which is an open source alternative for Airlink.
Okay. Tricky's wired and using the cable right now. Yeah.
Okay.
And I am on the desktop enjoying the show.
Hell yeah. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
I would
mean,
still have a Quest 2 if my ex didn't make me sell it for no reason.
I'll give you a thumbs up because you don't have thumbs. So.
Honestly,
Yeah,
though,
I can
having
figure out how to do that.
Shift F1 through
Like,
8
there
somewhere.
should be an option if like the left mouse button was one hand and the right mouse button was the other. That'd be a cool setting.
It's definitely something we could bring up to the devs for sure. But yeah.
Want to give like hand motions or whatever, like.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
you
if you
can
see
do
how much I
gestures,
gesture,
but-
but
Button,
yeah.
move your hand around. And you can hold down the left and move your left hand around.
I actually, when I'm talking with people, I'm so used to talking with my hands that like I have that ferret, but if I stay in the ferret, then it feels weird because I can't point and.
Yeah, with me, I go with
Is
faceless
there anything
avatars.
that you do in person? Is there anything
Uh,
that you do in person
can't
that
see
translates to you when you're in VR? You've noticed?
Yeah, I mean, like, you see how I talk like this every now and again, just like, like that. But also, it's kind of gone the other way as well, funny enough. Like, so one time I was at the grocery store with the fam, and I was like, alright, cool. Like, wait, no, hold on, I can't check my overlays.
I'm
Oh no, hold on a
speeding,
minute. Ah.
Kind of.
Because, like, I'm used to seeing the excess overlay
Imagine
on my
how
hand.
New York was.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, tell us about that. Tell us about your ShelterCon experience. How was that?
It's like I'm kind of.
It was great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Went to the
Should-
the first night went to the barcade in Brooklyn,
Oh.
and I think when I got there that Akiyama was playing, and then I seen Gravekeeper back to back with Indent.
Mm-hmm.
Synthesizer played. Paul Manson played. Nano played.
Paul. And then wait, Kabu? Kabu. I saw Kabu was on there too.
Kabu played. I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anyone.
So you at least saw the whole lineup pretty much.
Pretty much the whole lineup. At some point, 2TD showed up.
Yep.
And with Grey Mage, and he was drinking and whatever, just small talking with everyone, giving people hugs.
Hell
and
yeah.
all that. And I was talking to Iron Biscuit, and Iron Biscuit was supposed to close.
Yeah.
And I guess
it was Iron Biscuit B2B 2TD. That's what happened that night too.
Yeah, I guess Iron's like, "Hey, I gotta go," and 2TD's like, "Where are you going?" or something like that, and like, "Oh, I'm supposed to play my set." And 2TD's like, "You know what? I'll play it with you." So yeah, they did a back to back for closing.
Fuck yeah.
The whole thing like was piggybacking on this venue, which is Wonderville, in Brooklyn and New York, which is really cool because they're an arcade, they're a barcade, but they don't have any of like your old school cabinets, right? Like they don't do that. What they do is they basically find indie games on like itch and other websites like that, and they contact the developers and they actually build cabinets for these indie games. So all of the cabinets that they have there are all like itch.io games and stuff like that, but the event that night was
really
piggybacking
cool.
on a release of Super Sharp Birds. So halfway through, they stopped everything for there to be a tournament, essentially, where the winner was Radar Whiskers, who won a 3D printed Super Sharp Bird trophy.
That's so cute. Oh man, I love Radar. Radar's so cute. Like with the avatars they rock and just they're very quirky, but it's fun, kind of quirky. What
only
were you
ever
gonna say,
bought
Shrike?
one game from AO,
Hmm.
and I bought the Heroes Hour game, and it's really nice to see them get enough sales that they were able to release the game on Steam. Like, it's really cool because I have it not on Steam. I was like, oh, this is amazing! Like, this is a good game, though.
Hell
It's kind of
yeah.
like Might versus Magic. Instead of you controlling the battles once you initiate them, it's an auto battler, so it just throws your units down and throws their units down, and they just have a war in the center. It's pretty cool. I'll have to link it to you sometime.
Yeah, they had some cool cabinets there. I believe that Death by Audio or something like that. I believe it's Death by Audio is like a collective group of people that make like new cabinets, and they're centered out of there, I believe.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool stuff. There was some other noteworthy stuff that happened that night because so Tupper was there, so was like Straz and a bunch of other people. It was kind of funny because like Tupper is like bald, has a beard like down to his chest, and then he's got blue and white nail polish.
I'd say that's pretty on brand.
But he was just chilling out front, like smoking cigarettes, talking to people or whatever.
Hell yeah. That's
And
sick.
just, everyone was chilling, just meeting each other, having a good time. There were multiple times where someone would be doing whatever, and then someone would come up to him like, hey, are you so and so? And they'd be like, yeah, that's me. And they're like, who are you? And they're like, I'm this person. They're like, what? It's you. Like, I remember specifically like Otto, like Otto going up to someone and being like, are you so and so? And they're like, yeah, who are you? And like, I'm Otto. And they're like, Otto. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it was just super amazing in that happening. But
yeah,
something noteworthy that happened, and TTD I think was claiming that this didn't happen, but there were multiple people that were there. So TTD walks out, like the bar's shutting down because it's like 4 a.m. and they're kind of, kicking everyone out politely. Like, very nice establishment. They're not, yelling or whatever. It's just like, okay,
bar's closing.
Music's over. You close your tabs and leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
So TTD like ordered an Uber or whatever, and he's like walking across the street with Grey Mage or whatever, headed back to get to the Uber. And behind him, this woman walks out, and she's like, "Wait, what's your name? I didn't get your name."
Mm.
And TTD, as he's walking across the street, like he's wearing like his like trench coat and glasses or whatever, like turns around, walking backwards, pops his collar, and says, "I'm Two Tony," and gets in the Uber. And she's just like kind of looks like she's in awe or whatever, and
like, oh,
digital frog standing next to me, and he just looks at her and he's like, that's the most famous virtual reality DJ in the world.
Yep.
She's just like awestruck.
Yep. Yep. Oh man, just seeing that weekend though from everybody was just amazing. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, TTD was definitely like drunk, and this woman was drunk, but it was just funny that happened.
Yeah, that sounds like a virtual thing that would have translated into the real world, honestly. Just like, oh shit, I just met a celebrity. Fuck. Holy crap. I got drunk in front of a celebrity kind of thing. Like, that is definitely the vibe and the mood of that. But I really like that. I
remember,
yeah.
Like, Digital was like, yeah, that's probably one of those, people who like go out and like try to get into relationships with people that they think are famous so that then they might get famous from it or whatever, like a groupie or something, but I don't know.
Nah, I get that.
Saturday, woke up and my group, I stayed with Digital Frog, Peas, and Iron Biscuit. We went and met Electro.
Oh, so don't you don't need
spent
to describe them. But is Electro's personality just like how it translates in VR? Just like the sweet, adorable little.
yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, yeah.
To the extent that you would imagine someone to be like in person.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like small, sweet, and adorable, you know, at times doesn't really translate to like
Right.
how you would be physically with people in a public setting, I should say.
Yeah.
We were going to go to a ramen place. I think it was Ichiman Ramen,
Mhm.
but we ran into I think New Gen and some other people, and their group said that they tried to go to Ichiman, but the wait was like an hour and 45 minutes or something
Ooh,
without a
long wait.
reservation.
Mhm.
Yeah, so then we're like, okay, well, we need food. We're hungry. And it's like, okay, well, there's pizza right there. And then we walked like across the street, and it's like, oh, it's carry out only. Okay, that's not gonna work. And it's like, okay, on the other side of the street, there's a coffee place that had food or whatever. And New Gen's group went in there and sat down. So we all went in there and all had lunch. And Iron Biscuit spilled their coffee like all over themselves.
Oh.
Unfortunately. And then we went to the Guggenheim Art Museum, which was cool. And then we were walking to the Met Gala. I think it's called the Met Gala, but it was definitely Met.
Yeah.
And on the other side of the street, there's these two people, and they just go, "Biscuit!" Like yells "Biscuit" across the street. And Biscuit's like, who the hell are these people that recognize me? And they came over, and they were like, one of them was wearing a shelter shirt, one of the Neophoric shirts, and
Hell yeah.
one of them had like this green jacket that they just decided to have everyone sign all of a sudden. And so we all signed the jacket, and I drew a shelter logo like on the breast pocket of it. And by the end of the weekend, they like posted a photo like of all the signatures.
I saw
like,
that. I saw that picture. I saw that picture on Twitter.
Yeah, the green jacket.
Yeah.
They afterwards they put the shelter like signage or whatever down the back in the middle, which is great. But we walked to the Met, and there was this like big line out the front down the stairs. And we're like, okay, well, the Met looks like the wait's going to be a while. And everyone's like, yeah, we don't really want to wait, because it was raining like all weekend except Sunday.
Yeah.
So we were trying to figure out what to do. Biscuit bought some macarons from a food truck, and then ate something that I guess was like minty or something and was terrible. Everyone else liked them. But then someone happened to notice that the line was gone. We're like, okay, we're gonna go into the Met then, if there's no line. And we go up the stairs, and the security guard's like, no, sorry, the line inside's so long that we just told everyone outside waiting in the rain to leave.
Oh.
So
Rip.
And then
That's cool.
Then I was looking at the Discord, and I seen I think Radiant posted something like Silk Road is on the decks now. I'm like, oh, okay. And because Radiant brought 2 DJ decks, brought a DDJ 400 and a DDJ SB3 to the hotel, and like 4 water speakers. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go do that. So I went back to the hotel and went to Radiant, Silk Road, Halo, Dino, Nick, and Hitch all shared a hotel room.
Hell yeah.
And
Let's see, what do we got? What up,
yes,
Slush?
yeah, I went there and I played a trap set.
Oh, hell yeah.
I made and have a seat.
Hello.
I'm recounting New York.
Slash, you
To
just
some
take
extent.
a seat somewhere.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, well, you've been in the stream.
Hold on, let me zoom out.
So I played like a hybrid trap set.
We're gonna be chilling my friends for a little while.
You know, you can
I
click on the
appreciate everybody
seat
sticking out and
slash.
Okay.
appreciate the
All right,
support.
thanks for coming through, Shrike. Take
I,
it easy, my dude. I'm gonna cycle through. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
And yeah,
More and
so
more
yeah,
people showing
I'll
up.
see you guys later.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's the Friends
See
Plus
ya.
podcast for this year.
Yeah, well, I actually, yeah, that's why I actually quickly, went to chat.
That's all good.
While I was AFK as well.
Hmm.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
But
You
yeah,
guys
Yes,
put the
go on,
mic
Vamp.
the entire time.
But yeah.
You were saying, yeah, so you were
so
saying Vamp?
I DJ'd like an hour set after Silk Road, and then Silk Road started like DJing techno or whatever, and we were all just chilling and having a good time. There was something funny that happened where Silk transitioned to a new song, and the window was open, and like a police siren went off as a as a police car was going by, and it was like the perfect sample over top of the music that was playing. Like right on time for the transition. It was great. Then everyone kind of started getting ready for the event. Went to that. The rain had kind of stopped, and we waited outside for a while. It was like a pretty cool event. I feel like it wasn't that great for like a music event, but overall, like it was nice.
It was still a convention too,
like
wasn't it?
Right. I mean, it was only like 500 people, so it wasn't, like a big, like when I think of like
500
convention, it's
people,
very
fucking hell,
large.
that's more than what we get down here.
I mean,
But,
in some cases.
yeah.
When you
But
walked in the main
still.
floor, there was like you had to sign a waiver or whatever that I think it wasn't quite as much of a liability waiver about getting hurt, but it was more like a media waiver that you could be recorded and photographed kind of thing.
Yep, that's fair.
But there was like a central pillar that was made of like cubes. It was like a very cubic pillar of,
And it had like that rainbow light thingy on it with all the shelter logos on it, right?
yes, it had a projected like rainbow light with all the shelter logos on it. Yeah, and it was a staircase that wrapped around it.
So at this event,
on the main
could you
floor,
actually at this event, could you actually like camp there, or was it just like
Camp
an
there?
event that you just go there? Yeah, like camp there, like as in.
It was just a one-day event.
like out front waiting. Yeah, it was just a one day.
Yeah.
Like it was, I think 5 hours.
Yeah, like it.
So everyone
Okay,
had hotels and stayed the whole weekend, but the
Yeah.
main event was only like 5 hours.
Okay, so you just go there, have a good time, and then go. Because I know a lot of events like that. Normally, you can just camp there. Pitch up tent and.
No, that's a festival.
Yeah,
you're
it
thinking of
wasn't
Tricky.
a festival.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not really a festival.
Yeah, it was more like a show.
We do get an event like 500 people, but they just crash the night there, and then they have to leave the next morning. It's not really a festival. A festival's more like
a 3-day thing.
Pitch up tent. Yeah, like a 3-day thing. Like it'll keep on continuing,
Right.
But I remember because I did go to one of those things, but it only had like maybe max 50 people, and we pitch up tent, and then we crashed there, and then kind of pissed off the next day.
What kind of party is that?
An Aussie one at that.
Together with the boys,
Techno
pitch
party.
Hell yeah.
Pitch and tents
Yeah,
with
pitch
the
a tent.
boys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can sneak into other people's tents if you wish. It depends on the kind of situation that you're dealing with. That's why they pitch up tents for.
I mean, so Okay,
Because-
tell us a little bit about like some of the events that you've been to out there. Cause like when I think an Aussie party, well, from what I've seen from your uncle stuff, like that's a discotheque though, cause
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
that's a disco. But like other videos I've seen is like people out in the
Yeah.
bush, you know, and they're just vibing, and it's got that loud doof doof doof.
Okay, so do you want to hear my worst nightmare out of all of them?
Go for it.
Okay, and go for it. Okay. So me and me mates, so we had like 2 males, 2 females, and myself. We had a 6-man tent, or 8-man tent, I think it was. Yeah, 8-man tent. And it was just enough for us all to sleep in. And we wanted to go camping. So basically, we went to a lot of caravan parks. Okay, so the caravan parks were like charging more than what they wanted for, because it was a weekend, you know. The weekends normally charge more money.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it, let's we had 2 cars. I was driving, they were driving in the second car. And I'm like, fuck it, I know a place. Let's go to this place. And we actually went there, you know. And I'm like, okay, let's just go in these bushes here. This will be fine. But the thing is, I didn't know if they were going to do it on the weekend. So it was like my kind of guess they weren't. And so basically everyone crashed out for the night. We fucking drank so much. We all crashed out. Now, the next morning,
Oh, don't crash.
I normally wake up early because I kind of, you know, I have to get up early and go to work. And, you know, I had to, you know, do my manly thing and use the well, there's no bathrooms out there, so I had to use the trees, the bushes.
Right.
Not number 2, number 1. I'm gonna keep it simple.
Ah.
My God.
Oh my god.
And
Where have you seen that?
Hold on. Is it a popular English insult, so to speak?
Yeah. So basically, there is a number 1 and number 2. So it's not the number 2. I can guarantee you that.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm in me boxes, and I go outside, and I'm like yawning and just doing what I'm normally doing, but I didn't notice. Fuck. I didn't notice that there was like a big market on, just like around the campsite, that we happened to pitch up tent.
Wait, a market?
A market, like a
Oh
big
my
ass
god.
market with all like open, you know, it's like open cars with their stuff in I don't know, in their cars and stuff, and they've like pitched up around our tent, like with all their cars and stuff. And I was yawning, and they were just laughing at me, and I'm like thinking, what the fuck is going on right now? I had to quickly wake up my mate, and literally we just packed up and left, but we had to actually try and veer out one way to another way to get out, because we didn't want to run, you know, them over and their stuff over, so to speak. That was like the worst night of all nights that I can possibly remember.
Damn.
So
Aussie
you
parties
pitched
sound
a
wild.
tent with the boys, and then you took a shit outside, and then you ran through the
No,
market
no.
with your car?
Okay,
That's fucking
okay.
crazy.
So-
dude.
number.
You live a wild ass
No.
life.
In short,
no, I didn't
Tricky
say
got
num-
swifty.
That's crazy.
number. So number 2, I didn't say
Yeah.
number 2. Number 2's a shit.
God, I can't.
I said number 1.
know.
Took a piss.
Number 1 is. I
know,
was
I know,
taking a piss while
We're
every
good.
every motherfucker was
I'm literally
fucking
taking
staring
the
at
piss
me.
out of. I'm taking the number 1 out of you, dude. I know what you said.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, you gotta go? No problem. Hey, thanks for sharing your story. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Share photos, alright? Mhm.
Are you leaving?
Yes.
Bro,
Thanks for coming
don't
through.
leave me with these men. What the hell?
Well, it's
Hi,
a bit
Maiden,
too
thanks for
late
shouting
that
me out
now,
on
isn't
Twitter.
it?
Yeah, of course. Bye bye.
Take it easy. But on the other note of wild events, though, that we were, Maiden. Transition, I guess. The things. Your performance last weekend was amazing, and it was happening the same time as Shelter. You want to recap though how you felt about the event of just being able to like play with your lineup? What was that like for you?
Nerve-wracking. Of course. I mean, some of my idols were in that lineup. People who I've been listening to for years, and especially like Social Kid. I use his songs constantly. And yeah, Morris. I actually, I think I discovered him before Social Kid. Don't mix his music quite as often, just because it doesn't meld as well with the rest of my library. But very good artists as well, and cool people. And yeah, I got to talk to Morris after. I reached out on Twitter, and they're very friendly. And they gave me a song that I liked from their set, so that's cool.
Oh, that's really cute. That's really cute.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember when I think I probably already told you this, but when I had like spent 2 weeks planning a set list for that event, and then Gas and Serial went on for their back-to-back, and I listened for like 10 minutes, and I was like, okay, I can't play what I planned. I was like, that shit is like not good enough.
I remember
So
you telling me
I
about that.
frantically spent like the next like 45 or so minutes just like trying to find other songs and like make this Frankenstein set, and then I just kind of went for it.
The last minute
And,
switch
This
up.
is emotional support
group.
No, this is a
better than,
podcast. We are live and recording right now. So welcome.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry. Oh my god! I did not.
You're good.
I did not know.
Nah, but welcome, dude.
Hi,
Welcome,
I'm
welcome.
Matt
I mean,
Hi, I'm Matt
yeah, you
Star.
can join in if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the topic? What's the topic?
So the whole theme
I'm
of
very
the
curious.
name of the podcast as a whole is life in the digital world, and right now we got Maiden talking about her performance from over the weekend. So yes. So
Oh my goodness! Congratulations.
building the set at the last minute
thanks.
though.
Yeah. Yes, I just kind of threw it together. Because the one I'd worked so hard on wasn't, because I overthink and I second guess myself. I think it makes shit worse. So I don't know. I learned a lot from that experience, and my last 2 sets I didn't really put as much time into, and they turned out really good. So I'm just kind of winging it now. I think I'm at that point where I don't really need the training wheels anymore. So
I was about to
speak,
say.
so they just
No,
want me
like,
back.
I was watching some of the moves you were pulling, and just like, all right, it's like the chains are off, the weight training is off. Let's do this. I felt a lot of that from your set
Yeah.
that night. That was really good.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah,
when you
thanks.
built that set, what did you have in mind with it? Like, what were some of the overarching themes in your song selection? Like, give us the Maiden process of your song selection.
I just wanted that set since I was playing with like a bunch of people that I admired, and I'm not even just talking like like no offense to him at all. Like he's a good artist and I'm sure he's a cool guy. But like Ghost Data was like the biggest person in the lineup. But to be honest, that was the one that I was least weighing on my mind because I have like a couple of his songs, but I don't really play him that much. I'm not like a big fan of him like I was the other people. And like even Serial and Das, you know, like well Das is just like a good friend and but Serial, he was like my mentor like when I started DJing at 7th Dimension a couple of years ago, first getting back into the scene. Serial like gave me like some cool songs and like taught me some tricks that I still use today, and I just teleported. And,
Holy shit!
Careful on grabbing the seats. Yeah. So this is a common thing in VR. Wait, where's my camera? Hold on, my camera's over there somewhere. So yeah, that's a normal thing. The chairs have grabbables, so you can sit down on them. That's why I'm able to sit here and look like I'm actually sitting. So yes, but continue.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Serial. Yeah, he taught me some tricks that I still use today, and he's just been like a constant inspiration to me. He's like one of the most humble guys you'll ever meet, and like super talented, very underrated. Doesn't really advocate for himself, so he doesn't really play a lot of sets because he only plays when he's asked. But
I feel that.
Yeah, he was in there, so it was just like in my mind.
Understandable.
Part of me wanted to like. Well, because when we originally heard about the lineup, I talked to Serial. I proposed the idea of us doing a back-to-back for the event, so I thought it'd be cool. And then, like, next time I run into Das, he's like, did Serial tell you he's doing a back-to-back with me? I was like, no. What? And he's like, yeah, we're gonna do it, like, in real life. So I was like, alright, he betrayed me. So I was like, I need to do something. I was like, it was like a little bit of a friendly competition on one front, and then on the other front, I just wanted to design a set that like encompassed all of the sounds that I normally mix. Like my favorite, some of my favorite tracks from my favorite genres, like core genres like mid tempo and witch house. And,
oh yeah, there was a lot of mid tempo that night.
Just like,
I heard at least like one Res song in everyone's sets.
I didn't play Res song, I don't think.
It's just
I did last week.
It's amazing.
Because I'm seeing her tomorrow in Seattle.
Oh, hell yeah! What's up?
How was the scenery at this event? Was the grass green? Like, was it a public outdoors? Was there a location?
Was in VR, dude.
Perhaps. Yeah. Of course. Like, you know, we're here in a nice little diner, little bar. But continue.
It was like floating. Like it was like a floating thing in space with like some crazy ass rings flying around and shit and cool visuals. I don't know.
Oh my god!
I can
love that for you.
The world was made for this event, and the event was called Ache. Like it was all heavy industrial, electronic type shit was like the theme. So the world complimented that. And
did you dress like, for it? What was the gown? What was it giving?
Red mist. The what?
The outfit of the night. This was your big debut. What were you wearing? Who were you wearing?
Oh my god!
I always. This is like my main avatar. I usually wear this one.
So you rock the natural, authentic you. So iconic.
Yeah, I 3D printed my face.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
You were totally fully set up for that night though. Like you completely rocked the decks. Your outfit was completely on point, and like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
It just really embodied the moment. It really did. And
I forgot that I wore clothes when I did that one. I usually don't do that. So yeah, my outfit was. Yeah, that one was fancy.
Oh, you know, there's a scene. There's a scene in the VR DJ community. I get naked and I spin on the decks. No, I'm just kidding.
I like to think I'm below the controller. You don't know what's going on.
Hold on, where's my?
That is true.
Well, yeah, no.
Hit the
like,
turmeric.
Yeah,
Is it
I don't know
possible?
how long I'm gonna run this episode
So-
for exactly, but like, yeah. How long has my stream been going for? 5 hours and 20 minutes. All
So
right,
how
cool,
do you
okay.
5
how do you organize this? So like, what's usually the topic? Do you draw it out of a hat or?
Wait, are we talking about the
if you will?
podcast or are we talking about VR events in general? As a whole?
Yes, the podcast. Inform
Alright,
me and
so
your viewers on what goes
right now
down.
we're just kind of guerrilla streaming this. Like overall in the beginning, I was just kind of just talking about avatars and just like going over what avatars we've had. One thing I would talk about in terms of avatar etiquette is just like a common spoken rule and unspoken rule now in most situations is optimize your avatars, please. But we'll just mostly talk about what life is like in VR, who made your avatar, how did you make your avatar, things like that, and just like how it is like in the real world versus VR, and just things like that. Or even we'll talk VTubers, we'll talk events that we went to recently, just things of that nature, gaming, tech. That's mostly this channel. On my other channel, 4 a.m. Deadline Radio, that's a little bit more nitty gritty in the events world, which Maiden here is part of that episode as well. So hey, you're on both my channels
Yeah,
now.
the one you
Amazing.
tried to get me
Amazing.
canceled.
Amazing.
No,
I'm
still
probably
editing.
gonna
All right,
get canceled after
I'm going to
this.
get on editing on that. All
Everyone's
right,
gonna-
you're fine.
Oh, so can you? So you
What's
can
up?
cut out the part where I cursed. I don't want to make my
I don't
debut.
give a shit, dude.
Center stage. A single
Excuse me.
spotlight.
How dare?
Mad style.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
is this gonna be in the bloopers? Hello.
I don't know.
mother.
I don't
I
believe in
told you I'll
bloopers.
make
This
it.
is all raw. We're going in raw
It's
here,
a
okay?
problem. Oh shit. Please tell me like 10 people are gonna see me. A mess. I didn't even.
Good question. You're good.
My-
I don't know.
My best.
Oh, boop your ears.
I didn't
But
even
yeah,
put
no.
my best outfit on. Hold on. Let me just.
I am lagging
slip
hardcore
into
right
some
now.
little
Like
more
my
comfortable.
my screen is just. Though the viewers at home don't see it, but like I'm just like my frames are tanking like less than 10 frames. Hold on a minute. But yeah, no. Like I really enjoyed that night though. It was a lot of fun. Like thank you for inviting me and like what I saw that night and what I felt like I'm pretty sure was like translated to everybody all over in the VR experience cuz like hearing you and that whole lineup, hearing everyone's experience from Shelter, and then hearing I forgot what was the third, and hearing from Concrete that night too. It just sounds like everyone had like a transformative experience. So like, yeah, it was just a lot of fun, and like I can't wait to see what else the summer
it's a good
brings.
night. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be great.
And you played a
guys.
set
It's gonna be great.
tonight
Stay
too, didn't
tuned.
you? Over in Lyoko. How did that go?
Oh my
Yeah,
god. I
did,
love Lyoko.
Wait, have you been there?
Yeah, I did.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know, the little kids are getting the computer to see the digital bitch.
Oh
I mean,
no.
girl,
It's
shut up.
inspired by that, but like Lyoko's like a
yeah.
whole nother venue club here in VR. Yeah. It's run by Iscarius, if I remember correctly. Right?
Issacharius, yeah, Mexi's stuff there as well. I think Poku
Mhm.
helps him.
Such
Yeah, dude.
depth in the meat and potatoes of this game. Like, there's so many factions, so many categories. Who you
I
gonna
wouldn't say
be? Like,
factions. Like we're not trying to start any like hate or heat in here, right? Like but I
oh
get
no,
what you mean.
no! I'm just no, I'm not nothing like that, Joe. You know, I'm just saying it's like everyone falls under a box at some point, and it's so nice how people just find themselves in here in
There.
VR.
Well, I
That's
was
you,
found
Joe,
in
with
the
weather.
box.
Oh
My mom
shit!
lost me in a vivid, so.
Well,
So, buenos dias,
she
mi
dropped
loco
you off
modernos.
somewhere.
Welcome to the madness that is this podcast,
hola,
which we are going to slowly wrap up. Is like I got 2 minutes left on this. I want to keep this down. I want to keep most podcast recordings below 2 hours, ideally, and my stream will still keep going though for at least the next half hour. So when this video, legitimately, I can say this now. When this video does go to YouTube, make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you can be notified whenever I post a new video on up. Make sure to follow these amazing content creators in their respective platforms, and I will make sure to put them in the description down below. If there's a topic you guys would like to talk about, let us know. And if you'd like to see anyone come through, please let us know. So I'm gonna hit stop
Lucky
recording.
subscriber gets a date with me.
Oh my god, let's go.
Nah, it's
Boop.